So once again welcome all student in lecture number 4 of unit array and structure. In previous lectures we have seen the concept of array. We have seen the types of array, then we have seen various programs based on the array, that is how to find smallest number in the given array, to sort the elements or number present in the array in ascending order, then addition of 3 by 3 matrix. So such types of programs we have seen. Then today we will see the next concept, that is structures. So first we will see the definition of structure. Structure is collection of elements of different data type. Means what? In array we have seen it is collection of elements of similar data type, but the structure will hold elements of different data type. Means the structure can hold the different type of data like integer, float, character. So this is one basic difference between array and structure. So structure is a collection of elements of different data type. Okay. Then whatever the elements which are present in the structure are known as structure members. These elements are called as a structure members. Then if I want to access these members or these elements outside the structure, you have to use structure variable. To access these structure members outside the structure, structure variable is used. We will see actual syntax of the structure. Here you can see the syntax of structure. Here the keyword used for declaring the structure is struct, struct, in the small letter struct. Then you have to give the name to that structure, that is structure name. You can give any meaningful name to that structure. Then opening parenthesis, here you can declare different data types, different elements inside this parenthesis. That is, first element is, for example, data type variable name 1, then next data type variable name 2 up to n. Okay, so here the elements can have different data type. Suppose, for example, first is integer types of variable, second is float, third is character. So these elements having different data types, they are combined into this structure, and the struct keyword is used for declaring the array. Then closing parenthesis, and finally you have to create the structure variable here, and you have to give semicolon. For example, here you can see I have created the one type of structure, that name is student, and that student structure is holding the data for one student that having different data type. For example, the student having roll number, then name and the percentage. Student having roll number, name and percentage, but the data type for this variable or this element is different. One is integer, one is character, and other is float. Okay, so roll number is a number, simple number, so it can be integer. Then a name, the name of student is contain some characters, letters, so you have to declare it is by char data type, char name square bracket 20. This is the size of the name. Okay, you can read maximum 20 characters in the field of name, so you must declare the size of that character variable. Then percentage, it may be in a decimal, so you should declare it by float. So this structure student having different data type, in integer, character, float. Okay, it is not necessary that every time these all data type it may be it can contain 2 data type, 3, 4, whatever it may be. Okay, so it is not compulsory to declare only 3 variables. You can add more than one data type, more than one variable of different data type. Then closing bracket and here you have to write the variable name, structure variable. It is called as structure variable. So I have declared it is student. Okay, the name of structure is student, so I have written here yes. You can create any variable. Okay, and then you have to write semicolon. So this is an example to create structure for one student. This is a structure for one student. Then what will be the memory required for this declaring structure student? Okay, how many memory will require for declaring this student? Okay, or this structure will hold how many memory? For that, for integer 2 bytes, character 1 byte, and float 4 bytes. So 2 plus 1 plus 4, that is 7 bytes. Okay, this structure will hold 7 bytes memory. There may be question asked in MCQ type, how many memory will allocate for this structure? So the example may be different, but you have to calculate or add the memory for each variable. Whatever the elements or variable declared inside the structure, you have to add this memory required for each variable. And suppose in one structure there is only integer and character type of variable is there, so in that integer variable will contain 2 byte and character will hold 1 byte, so 2 plus 1 3. Okay, like that. So it is for only one variable, or it is only for one student. For two student, for one students it will hold 7 bytes, so 7 into 2 14 bytes. For 3 student, 7 into 3 21 bytes. Okay, like that. So you have to calculate first the size of one student or one structure, and if you want to calculate more than one structure variable or for more than one structure, you have to multiply by that number of structures. Then initialization. This is a syntax how the initialization done is in structure. Following form is used to access and initialize the structure member. The syntax for that is structure variable dot member name. For example, in previous example I have created here yes variable. Yes is structure variable, so yes dot roll number is equal to 10. Yes dot roll number is equal to 10. I have initialized this 10 value this to this roll number. Then yes dot name is equal to double quote Amruta. So I have assigned Amruta name to this name variable. Then yes dot percentage is equal to it is not required in the double quote, you can write without double quote. suppose percentage, it may be float, so you can write here 89 point something, okay, 89.20, 89.30, and it will be assigned this value to this percentage. Okay, but for assigning you have to, the format is structure variable dot member name. This yes is common, this is structure variable, and this is a member name. Okay, these are called as a structure members. This roll number, name, percentage are called as a structure member. Yes is a structure variable, and you can create more than one structure variable for any structure. You can create like S1, S2, S3, okay, like that. Then we will see a sample program based on this structure. The programming is like, write a program to declare structure student having data member, roll number, name and percentage, accept this data for one student and display it. So program is that you have to create structure, name is student, and the data members are, or the structure members are roll number, name and percentage, and you have to read this data for one student, only one student, and display. In later part we will see how to read the data and display the data for more than one student or more than one structure variable. Now we will see for only one structure variable or one student. For that we have to add the header file, that is stdio.h, conio.h. In the void main, first you have to create the structure. The syntax for creating structure is struct. Here the struct keyword is used. It is in a small case. The name of structure is student, opening parenthesis. You have to declare all the structure members or data members. They have given in the problem statement, that is roll number, name and percentage. So roll number you have to write in without blank space here. The roll number is in a integer, so integer roll number. Then name, it is in the character, the name of the student. So char data type is used, a char name, and you must declare the size of that variable. Okay, because character variable, any name or any character type data, it will hold more than one character. So this is one type of character array, so you have to give size here. Char, it is a name of, name is a character type of variable, I have given name. Then percentage is, it is in a decimal or fractional, so you have to write float here. So integer, character and float. Then after every variable you have to give semicolon, then closing bracket. Here you must create structure variable. I have created yes, it is not 5, yes, semicolon. Then first you have to read the data. Like in array we have seen that for array also we are reading some elements in the array, and again we are displaying same. First we will read these data members or these values for these data members, roll number, name and percentage. First enter roll number, scan f, percentage d, because roll number is integer, percentage d, double quote complete, comma, ampersand, s dot roll number. It is not only roll number. This roll number is belongs to which structure? Student structure. Roll number is belong to student structure, so it is read using the structure variable. The structure variable is yes, so yes dot roll number. You have to write structure variable dot that structure member. Okay, so ampersand yes dot roll number. Here you can read the roll number. Then name, printf slash and enter name. Then scan a percentage yes. So because name is a character type of data, so it is basically string. So you have to write percentage yes, double quote complete, comma, ampersand yes dot name. Here ampersand yes dot roll number, here ampersand yes dot name. Similarly for percentage, printf /n enter percentage scanf %f because percentage in a float. So %f double quote complete comma ampersand yes dot percentage. Here this is a yes dot percentage. So this is for roll number, name and percentage. I have read all these values for roll number, name and percentage. Then again you have to display that data. So printf /n student details. In first line I have display roll number, double quote /n roll number is equal to %d double quote complete comma yes dot roll number. Okay, every time you have to use structure variable yes dot roll number. Roll number is equal to %d double quote complete comma yes dot roll number. Then for name /n, for in next line name is equal to %yes comma yes dot name. Then percentage /n percentage is equal to %f double quote complete comma yes dot percentage. Here whatever the spelling is required for declaring this variable, you have to take these same variable name here. So make correction yes dot percentage. Okay, you have to write as it is, which is declared in this within structure. So you have to write total percentage word here. So using this or like this, you can read the data for one structure and display. Okay, so this is very simple. The structure should contain different type of data. Here roll number, name and percentage having different type of data. Okay, and you have to create structure variable, then give semicolon. And using this variable you can read and write data. Here you can see and yes dot roll number and yes dot name and yes dot percentage. For displaying same yes dot roll number, yes dot name, yes dot percentage. So without this structure variable you cannot read and display the data. So this is a simple program to read and display the data for one structure variable. You can implement and see the output. Then for homework you can implement this example as a homework. Write a program to declare structure book having data member book name comma pages comma price, and accept this data for one book and display. Okay, members are book name. You can here book name without blank space or book underscore name, then pages and price. So the data type should be book name means character. The name of book is in the words. Okay, it requires string. So you can declare it as a char book name and then square bracket. Pages, every book contains some pages and it is in integer. Suppose the book contains 100 pages, 200 pages. So int pages. And price may be in the decimal or fraction. So you can declare price in the float. Okay, so do this for as a homework. Then we will see the array of structure in the next part of the lecture.